Don't know that, Sherry, and I'm Diane. We don't really need that right now. There is a table and coffee in your life. Thank you. Not now. Here we go. You look like a college kid. You're okay. I get a picture of my Thank you. They're awesome. I'm so bored like that. I like it. Everybody's normal. I know, right? But it's embarrassing when you send the audience take notes later. I won't paddle. Oh, yeah, you probably recorded it. I don't know that you're going to have Go for it. All right, we can literally pick on my family because I'm in the middle of 8 boys. I have lots of good stories. They usually start with, "Hey y'all, watch this." And they end with 911. Whatever wildly park. Oh my God, she jokes about that, but no, my husband. God love him. My husband is from a family of all girls. We got married yet. But boys don't do that. You go out and number, you didn't do it. Yeah, we've been married for about a year. I brought him home at Christmas. Obviously, I wanted to support. Around, you know, and God bless them. Because I'm from the family construction workers. They literally split arms from the wrist here. Now, a normal person would split their arteries in dead. No. What does he do? He takes duct tape. All the way up, all through the wound. And we're looking at this too, you know, that's going to come off. I am so glad I'm not you. Like, they really are horrible people. We're married now, you can't get out. I know, right? I don't want to pay a doctor and kill you. Yeah, I think it's good. All right, nobody you guys want to, you don't have to
any question on any series? Okay, Brenna and Xander, are they an item or not?
You don't have to answer here. What is she going to say? Well, that's you have red and black. We would have had that book for red and white.
Okay.
So, yes, but no. It's a bear. You mean have to, what are they? They'll look like a cow. That's why Satan's really afraid of having children. Like a teddy bear, will be okay?
Got my best friend on the line. She's in Washington. Her question is, what is the deal with all of the really, really tall guys in the Dark Hunter series? Because she's like 5'4".
But she's 2 inches taller than me. The reason why the Dark Hunters are taller is because the Atlanteans were all, the Danes are all really, really tall. And having fought with swords for many years, I know from experience that you're at a very bad disadvantage when you're short. And you can win, but it's a really big disadvantage. So that's one of the reasons why the Dark Hunters are taller. They don't have to deal with that. Oh, that was my favorite part of the movie, was Expendables. So they have Jet Li in it, and he's going, wait, that's the Dark Hunter rule. Does Artemis ever get what's coming to her?
Yeah. Please. Please.
I need Marie here to help me with that. I was just on there. Really? Saying it's a good thing we love each other because it's like freaking crack. We're about to give it actually work till 4 in the morning. I get up at 4 in the morning. I have kids. My life will live with me. That's a pleasure. But wait, my brother, I can't say this. I had to call 911. We're working on one doing. You're in the cabin going back and forth. She goes, I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't think. I think it's weird. I have the whole thing planned out. I mean, both of it is, but I just don't know what to do. Eventually,
First and last name.
is there somebody who
MC. MC.
No, he did try.
Okay.
Guy's speaking for his daughter. He goes out there and he's a hungry man going, "Excuse me, it's look, I've got hose, I'm coming in for my daughter."
Thank you.
Are you going to have your get-together in New Orleans, like you do sometimes, where all of the characters are going to be there?
The thing about Big Home is temporarily on hiatus because my daughter got really on to me, and I have to limit what I do for that whole year. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We love doing a whole lot of work. Yeah. That's why I'm not doing so many Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
This year, next year. One thing for sure is right here. But it's a big problem. Time protected. Lots of time to take out ready. Or get out. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll go me. Since so many of your stories have such a basis in Greek mythology, have you ever thought about doing one of the Dark Hunter series with like a same-sex pairing? Maybe. I don't know yet. You grabbed me. But it's not out of the question. Cool. Oh, yeah. You guys don't know. Wait, who knows about that series? Woo! No, let's do it. Where is that free? San Diego. I don't know the disaster. We do have a movie deal.
C-O-N movie.
But I am not doing the casting.
You're not?
My brother does not blame me.
wants to be had?
Do what?
Who do you want to be
It
had?
will not be my brother.
Is it gonna be Travis Fimmel?
Oh.
Or either everybody there has subscribers to us. Yeah.
I can do that. I'm like 5'3".
Have a little bear, not yet. It's okay. I can always they do a lot of How in the world did you come up with the idea of getting drunk off the floor?
Oh, yeah.
I have very strange conversations with myself all the time, which really horrifies my children, and sometimes they wouldn't. You guys been to, what is it, Cracker Barrel, where they have the dogs that lay on the floor and laugh? My son solved that for me. What mom is she writing? It's actually not just right, it's pretty perfect. So there were he's done it.
My question is actually about blood type. Little penis reminds me of my son when he was 2. Little penis reminds me of my son when he was 2. Would he base off of anyone in your own life, like your own children or anything?
That's something that came up because it was, email was so long. And actually, there's a free story out right now. We go to a local website. Yeah, Firebound. Well, nothing else. Go to my website if not, I'll be on those 6 days. Mine's authordialogue.com. It's got the Firebound in the story actually give out for Awesome. And mypix.com is the art director of the National Art Institute out here, and you'll see how all of them have different visions. You'll see a ton of different visions in Phoenix, not really ours. So, yeah. Okay. That's to get bigger. I'm going to bed right now. So, yeah, especially just trying to get a story and yeah, we could.
Are you going to ever have like a loophole where Ash and his mother can get to hurt each other?
I'm working on it. I haven't had a loophole yet. But sometimes it's exciting.
But for me, she's the victim. I feel for her.
For healthy ways, the kids, you guys both prepare for God. He has a lot of ideas. And one, God and something else in them, which is kind of a oh, so yeah. You guys don't want that, right? No. You wouldn't tell anyone.
How many books do you think it's going to take before the Chronicles of Nick and the Dark Hunter series intersect?
Well, originally it was 12, now we're at 14.
Oh, wow. 14 Nick books?
14 Nick books.
All right.
Well, it's supposed to be 1 year.
What's the most surprising thing you found out about a character when you wrote the book?
I was going to say, yeah, it's hard to get obviously, it's something about that's unusual. Yeah, I know, right? I have years. Every book I learn things. Well, I know them. I'm still oh, no, that's a good one. Good scene. Right. I promised this, so this is why I always have to do the standard disclaimer. When somebody asks me, so I'm just gonna have to do it. In Nashville, I have the official Nashvilleian policy, and they call me and ask me, are you going to do a book for Steve? I want to see him. I must have him. And I kept going, yes, yes, and I had the whole book plotted out, and then he died. Now I have to say the book to Steve. I work with all boys, but that's on his head. So that's the point. Yeah, yeah.
As a writer, what has inspired you to write novels?
I always wrote. Before I could even write it down on paper, I would draw a picture and tell me first. So I know. I wish I could have it better and than that.
We can't do any more manga or comic books.
We are. Those done by the End Press. We're waiting to hear back. They're what you want to do is have Claudia, but they've got another artist and I'm really What's creative? Yeah. It's one of those crazy little weird things. When Connor was I had to do 3 jobs which were not related, and they kept raising tuition on me. And one of the jobs that I had, I worked for a small science fiction magazine called Cutting Edge. We had a subscription rate of 5. And my mom was like, wouldn't it be great if one day, I don't know, we could pay for each? My dream is one day you can actually pay for me. So anyway, he's like, well, can you come up with some kind of ongoing material that we can take to? And then they like write to the magazine. I'm like, sure. And I write about vampires. He looks at me and goes, you know what science fiction is? Yes, and I write about vampires. But, all right, well, you're horror readers, I'm going to fire you. Oh, yeah, because that's your study it, all right. Anyway, so as luck would have it, the other job, one of the other jobs that I had was out, and we were doing Halloween time, so we were doing a series of articles on different myths and legends of Halloween and the origins of it. And I had gone to talk with my classes with them. And one of the questions, all the research that I was doing, everything that I looked at was actually free. And as I was talking to Dr. Brown, I'm like, I don't understand why no writers that study things page 3. Because whether it's Shakespeare or vampires or whatever, those things need old stories. I said, if you really want to see vampires, why don't we not have to go out in daylight? The most fascinating thing you could do would be the god of Apollo. It's not only the god of sun, he's also god of light. And then as soon as it came out, I went, you should do that. And then by the time I got home, everything was kind of weird.
And we are so glad it is.
I'll never use this. You never know. I learned about Apollo in 3rd grade. You never know. Are you going to do anything to Apollo? I have to be careful because there's a part of me that's afraid. What is it real? Like Artemis that's here and goes through every night and like, you're there, forgive me. Don't hurt me. Who's your favorite god or goddess? Ash.
Basically an actual question. Do you know when they're going to, where they'll be filming? Because I want to go down there and, audition.
Probably, I'm going to do New Orleans, but I imagine, because usually New Orleans people film it, so it makes sense. Go and get the apartment.
There's a whole Becca thing out there at it. That's the Indigo will be I understand it's worth in my heart. I want to make
In some of your books, you give addresses and stuff at different places and stuff. Are those real places? The addresses in your books and stuff, are those real places?
Some are real, some are not. like 688 on Earth Lines is not a real one. 688 was actually a pulse club and downtown Atlanta, Spring Street that I used to hang out in. For the Indigo Girls first play. I was their first official fan. Will you be involved heavily in writing the Dark Hunter series? Like the show? I am.
Well, yeah!
The TV series.
In terms of script writing, I respect expertise. I am not a script writer, so I will be in close consult with them, but I'm not going to write it. Oh, but just to have the questions, you can't hear anything now. Okay. What is one thing that if they did the series you did not like? What's one thing that that's a deal breaker? Ask me that after they do it. Great faith on me. They're a group. These are the people that did the Lord of the Rings.
All right!
Yeah, and the person who's very much in charge has been a fan of Dark Hunter for a long time. Oh yeah, not joking. No, really, love it. Eileen came to the meeting and she had like a big notebook. Yeah. And we're like, oh my gosh, there's going to be a quiz. Back to high school, like, oh god, this is fun. And she's like, okay, I have to know before we get started. What's the deal with Savitar? There's a book coming out. I'm like, well, it depends. Maybe you deal with contingent. In which case, I got part of it written.
Okay, if Dark Hunters are going to be a TV series, are they going to be X-rated?
I don't know. They're going
to be on HBO, in other words.
Okay, if Brandon booted Xander out of the way, whose book is next?
Oh, I didn't know. No, different Ren. W. Clark again. Not Renegade.
Yeah. Oh, the other Ren booted Xander. Okay. Well, who's next after Renegade? Yeah.
No, maybe Sasha. Maybe Silver. Anybody get excited?
Time and Time, Ren. Time and Time.
Depends on who I have to do. Does that sound so wrong? Who I have to write afterwards. Well, I know Ash will. Curious, sure, I can imagine. That's horrible, and probably not the first season, because it really doesn't feel about the When you write the book, do you have like a general picture of what you're going to do for the entire series, or does it just kind of come just like this? Because obviously, when you wrote Action on, you probably didn't do a lot of this back before you actually wrote the book. But do you think way ahead like that, do you agree? In terms of the characters, I know them very intimately, and I know a lot of stuff that you guys can get to learn. Like I got an interesting email from Stan going, Hawk goes by dance through Hawk. I'm like, no, he doesn't. The only person who calls me dance through Spain is bigger. But yeah, now I know a lot about them, and I know what the overall, like I know exactly how it's going to end. I know what the last book is. And I know most of the books need a please, but then every now and again something will come up where it's like, no, the timing is here. So they get shifted around, and then books will come like Guardian. I didn't think I'd get it for a while, but the idea is it's entirely different than what I thought it was going to be. So, well, that's back to the big, what just surprised me. Yeah, he really surprised me, but not what I thought he'd do. So it's and you know the Guardian is coming out.
November.
Here, I was working on it. They're not ready to be Karen, so they don't have to settle down.
For the TV series, who are you are you going to be involved in who are going to play the guys and the Dark Hunters? Because these guys are so handsome. I can't think of any actors that I know.
Really?
Ain't that the bad? We're going to live up to my expectations.
saying you're not going to be happy. Yeah. And this is the woman who has the casting director who looked at Orlando Bloom and saw Legolas. My hands were off because I would have never looked at Orlando Bloom going, see a tall blonde elf?
He couldn't hold a candle to the Dark Hunters, though.
So, yeah. I know I won't be doing it that night.
When you're writing two different series, so like Bellador and Dark Hunters, is it tempting to let the world come together, or do you prefer to kind of keep everything separate in its own little section?
You mean in terms of how writing or?
No, like somebody from Dark Hunter jumping in, having an appearance in like the Bellador series. Is it tempting to like have it?
I'm not saying no. But you know I love you guys so much. I'll take pictures of you. I'll have the only photos of you in the college. Oh, wait. All right, wait. We're stopping us for a moment. Sorry, we ignored the whole slide of Next is reunited with Sherrilyn. It's kind of doing that now. I don't know yet. Oh, I do know, but you don't know. But I know. It may know. Yep, okay, now we got it. I've learned, I used to say yes, I would do it for Godiva, but then at one book signing we had like 100 bottles of Godiva. And Casey. Now, all right, everybody put them up at once. You were first up back in the day. Okay.
Is Jared and Jaden ever going to get their own book?
My plan is yes, unless they die.
Can't die.
All right, if you haven't had a question yet, okay, then you know. All right, that was it right there. You gotta read it. But you want to tell you? Really? A few small things change, like making that. You know, I mean, you should be earlier. You learned a couple things earlier, but that's kind of what you're. It is actually all planned out. I know it's going to change in what's side. In the Dark Hunter after Red, what's that? Time Untime?
Yeah.
In Time Untime, we're going to come back, and you're going to see one of the faces in the rain.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then the stuff that's happening in the Guardian is very important for what we have to make here. Very important. You want to work front back to your neck. Okay. We're going to do back. We have a whole system. Okay. Those of us who are poor and confused reading the Chronicles of the Day, there are going to be changes. I'm so confused as to how certain things will work out today. But I hope Dave has a little bit more common sense than his proof given the past.
Will he ever learn to drive?
Like, events that are happening now, so like later in life, he's going to do what he does. I just feel like so many things shouldn't work out that way because hopefully he has. But we're working real hard at not getting it. I know, right? I know. I don't want to for anybody who has it. That's why I'm over here like, he just, you're like, he should, like, he should make the same decisions based on what he's learned at school. That's, yeah, he's a good. People do, people make you know better. Hard life.